Hello. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. How are y'all doing? Hey, Puss in Boots, how are you? Jana, TL Hodge, 420 Scrapping, Christy Andrews, Joanne Born to Sparkle. Good morning, Drama Archives. How are you? Boy, yesterday was a hoot. I just thought I'd come on and kind of talk about things. Since everybody else can talk about stuff, why can't I, right? God, I don't even know where to start. Yesterday was insane. I think it's funny that people asked Laura to be their voice. Oh, Truth. Hey, good morning. I didn't see you. I'm sorry, darling. Oh, I just seen it. Sorry. Remy, TL Hodge. Boy, I don't even know where to start with this one. You know, last year I can remember Laura sent Miss Wonderful money and said, I can get all my Patreons to send you money if you'll go after Brian St. John. So it's kind of funny that yesterday Laura actually said, my Patreons give me money to talk about things. Kind of makes you reminisce back to the old Katie days when you did that for Katie, just so she would attack Brian. Now your focus is on Randy. People asked you to be their voice. So, in other words, you take money to bully people, right? Because that's what that is. Hey, Casey, how are you? Life is a gem. Good morning. She is so full of crap. She's arrogant. She's a bully. She's not nice. She's nice if you're giving her money. I'll give her that. You said that you was the only one that had the balls to go live about this. No, that's not the case, Laura. You put yourself in the middle. You put yourself into drama by talking about it, even if it has nothing to do with you. Just like you was whining and crying that you was getting doxxed, right? You've been doxxed a million times, so what makes this one any different? Why did you have to be on Diane's panel? Because you wanted to be the center of attention, as usual. And you flipped out because you got blocked in Diane's chat. Oh, poor Laura. I heard you make the comment last night. Hey, Rev. Hi, Sally, your main girl. You made the comment last night, and you had my name in your mouth. He was like, what does serendipity want me to do? Go real life on her? I wish you would. I'm not going to flip out about being doxxed. It's happened before. It did make me mad when Dave the Lame threw my stuff out there because, I mean, that was a website that is just so stupid and ridiculous. And it happened years ago, but Someone felt the need to bring it up. You know, you also said that nobody cares about a million times in regards to Randy and FOD. Well, if nobody cares, then why was you going live about it? Why did you feel the need to talk about it? Good morning, Clove. Good morning, Pixie. You also said that Randy should keep her relationships offline. When did Randy ever say there was a relationship with FOD? In fact, she's came out and said there was no relationship. It was just a friendship. But you got to create drama by saying it was a relationship. And if she should keep those relationships offline so people don't talk about them, why do you talk about yours? Why do you talk about driving hundreds of miles just to get laid while you leave your kids behind? One that was just suffering from COVID. You know, a lot of people don't want to talk about that, but I will. I've got a child that if he got sick, I guarantee you I would not leave to go across the country just to get laid. That's desperation. I'm pretty sure I'd be right next to my kid, making sure he's okay, making sure he didn't get worse. Good morning, JoJo. Good morning, Easy. Good morning, Denise. If anyone would like to come up, I'm going to drop a link. Oh, I gotcha. You are so nosy and desperate for content. Randy's all you had to talk about? Shoot the Shit is picking on Randy pretty hard. So you thought you should do that too? Because it would bring you views? You know, you don't like it when people talk about you. You don't like it at all. In fact, you get really pissed. But it's okay when you do it? Good morning, Tracy. How are you?
Good morning. I would like for everybody to put a one in the chat if they really believe that Laura's people went to her and asked her uh to discuss Randy and Fod. when I
Right?
heard when I heard her say that, I was like, "Oh my God, Laura, you got to do better than this." You were gone for the weekend. There was not you came back. There was no drama to really go after. So you chose Randy and Fod. I mean, come on, just put it out there.
She never liked Randy.
Well, of
That's why
course
she's
not.
going after Randy.
When
And
I when I went
Savage,
live, it was about Fod going after me and Tawanda. That was it. I had no idea Randy, Diane, and Irish Eyes, Irish. I don't know. I don't know her, but I don't have no problems with her. I had no idea they were going to come up on the panel, but it
right?
was just about Fod going at us. But when she said, "Well, all my people," and I'm the voice for all my people asked me to go live about this. Laura, come on, man. You could do better than that.
Good morning, Top Cop. She's the voice to bully people because there's nothing that Randy has done to Laura. But Laura felt the need to be the voice. What voice is that? Being a bully? Because that's all you did last night. You was bullying Randy. You was crying because you got blocked from Diane's chat. And you
No,
was
Randy, don't
crying.
don't be sorry about anything. I booted y'all when y'all started hollering at each other because I didn't know what the hell y'all was talking about because I don't know that lady. But I didn't hold it against you. But for Laura to say, well, all my people have asked me to address this, and I'm the voice for all my people. Ain't nobody asked her to address this. Everybody's over it. Which, by the way, welcome back, Fod. If anybody has a boner, I'm about to kill it. Okay. So, sorry to ruin your morning boner. But nobody asked her to go live about that. Why didn't she just come right out of the gate and say, okay, I don't have anything to talk about, so I'm going to talk about Fod and Randy?
Look, she admitted that her people give her money to talk about things because she's the voice of her community. So in other words, she's saying that people pay her to go after people. That's basically what she's saying. She did it with Miss Wonderful too.
I remember that.
Yeah. She asked Miss Wonderful, she told Miss Wonderful that, she wants her to go after Brian and that she can get everybody to PayPal her if she does.
I have to be honest, I did PayPal Katie $5, but it said nothing about Brian. All it said was, because you know how Katie used to always say Laura's name wrong?
Uh-huh.
She never could say perplex QT. I did, and I can prove it. I sent Katie $5 and said, hey, by the way, it's perplex QT. Never
Yeah.
once did I say, here's $10 to attack Brian. I never did that.
Good morning, Mandy. And it's Randy's life. I know that you might not want people talking about this or whatever. You just kind of want it to go away, maybe. But I have to say something when it comes to Laura, because she's nothing but a bully. She's only attacking you because she does not like you for whatever reason. I don't even know what that reason is. But Laura has not liked you. So she knew she could get views off of this last night. And she can't. I can't. I don't understand her. I don't. She talks about how everybody's so jealous of her. She said jealous about 10 to 15 times. And I'm sitting there thinking, no, Laura, nobody is jealous of you. People are sick and tired of you attacking people, you saying shitty things about people. So they are therefore going to talk about you. That's all it is. It has nothing to do with jealousy whatsoever.
You noticed how quiet it was when she was away for the weekend?
Yes, it was so nice.
It was so quiet, man. It was like, wow, is this really YouTube?
And
Now
I
she'll
even did
say,
a live without her name being brought up. It
yep,
was wonderful.
yep. I don't believe for 1 minute her people ask her to discuss Randy and Fod. And if her people
Good
did
morning, Eric.
ask, if her people did ask her to discuss that, then it should have been Laura telling her people, no, I think I'm going to stay out of that. Hey, Eric.
Right. Because when we were in Patreon, we would tell her, yeah, just don't talk about that. Don't do this because it's going to bring you a lot of hate. It's going to bring a lot of drama. She'd never listen. So I don't really see anybody giving her money to do this.
I
I
agree,
think that's a
Shannon.
cop out.
But here's the thing. Okay, she says that Randy and Fod brought their relationship to, and Randy knows how I feel. I've never pulled any punches with Randy. Randy, you brought this crazy ass to life. That's my opinion. But she says that Randy and Fod talk about their relationship on YouTube, and how, the subs are confused and blah, blah, blah. But she also talks about her relationship with her ex that she drove across the country to see. Should anybody, not we, but should anybody sit and pick that apart?
Well, if you bring that kind of stuff online, people are going to talk about it. If you don't want it being talked about, don't talk about it on your YouTube channel. I've never heard Randy say that they ever had a relationship. That is some huge conspiracy that people are running with because it creates more drama. Drama creates views.
Diane, I'm a little bit secondhand embarrassed for you. Sorry. You know me, I don't hold back. But when one of your mods goes into Laura's and says she was unfairly timed out and then says, oh, I got to get back over there, I got to go back to work, I was secondhand embarrassed for you, Diane. If one of my mods ever did that to me, boom, out the door.
See, I didn't catch a lot of Diane's live last night.
It wasn't
Yesterday's
in
crazy.
it wasn't in Diane's.
Oh.
Laura got timed out or something by Sin. Okay, Sin was being facetious because Laura gave her the boot. Okay, who hasn't done that?
Right.
Who hasn't gotten, hey, you boot me, I'm booting you, bitch.
Well,
But,
she's just wanting Diane to be mad at her mods.
Yeah, but one of Diane's mods went over to Laura's and told Laura that they felt she was unfairly timed out or booted or whatever happened. And
Oh
then
my God.
says, okay, I got to get back over there. I got to get to work. And I was sitting there going, if one of my mods did that, Randy wants to know if she can have a cup of coffee and come up.
Absolutely.
It would be over. It would be over. I'd say, see you later. I don't need you as a mod.
No, I mean, I'd be kind of upset about that.
Yeah, because in my opinion, if she felt that way, then she should have just kept her mouth shut or addressed it with Diane in Diane's channel. Not run over to the person that's actually losing her shit because she got timed out and say, well, I didn't think it was fair. And then run back over to Diane's and mod. I just thought that was, and I'm sorry, I'm calling you out if you don't like it, whatever. Not you, Diane, the mod.
Black-hearted. Sin is beautiful and she's a sweetheart. And I really hate that people are trying to put a wedge and say awful things about her. Shoot the Shit was absolutely mean to Sin the other night, and it was uncalled for. I don't ever believe that. Wait a minute. Tell the story correctly, Truth.
Well, what did you do, Starlight? What did you do? You ran over to Laura's, and what did you say? Because I got the screenshot, so don't just say, I saw you timed out. So why don't you tell the truth what you did, Marianne?
Hi, little Kelly. I don't know anything about that. I didn't see it. One of the best guitarists in the world died yesterday, so I'm like all bent out of shape over that.
I know. Which I was never a Van Halen fan. I really wasn't. But I mean, they were talented. That's all there is to it. I just wasn't a Van Halen fan.
Well, I loved Eddie Van Halen because he put a guitar in Dimebag Darrell's casket when the guitarist for Pantera died. And so I've always had respect for him for that because Dimebag Darrell was one of my favorite guitarists ever.
I will, Starlight, but I'm not going to do it now because it'll kick me off panel. But I will I'll send the screenshot to Diane.
420 Scrapping, absolutely legend.
So you think it's cool, Marianne, to run to someone else's live stream that's dogging the person that you mod for and pretty much act like you thought it was unfair? You think that's cool? Because if so, I wouldn't want you as my mod.
Good morning, Trisha.
We don't have to worry about that, but.
Good morning, The Glamorous Life. How are you? Yeah, I mean, I don't understand all of that that's going on between Laura and Diane and some of the people that are members of Laura. I don't understand it, so I just kind of stay out of that one. I mean, I understand maybe they don't want to fight anymore, so they're trying to be neutral, but it's so hard to be neutral when it comes to Laura because she's such an asshole and she talks about things and then expects no one to mention it or no one to be upset with her for it.
No, I think she does expect people to talk about it. I mean, that's what makes this community go round. But I believe if anybody brought up her relationship and tried to pick it apart,
she would throw a holy cow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good morning, Randy. How are you?
Good morning. Oh, I'm okay. I slept late. I was going to do a morning live, and I got the notification you were live, and I was listening. So here I am.
I feel bad that you're being attacked from Laura, from Shoot the Shit. And, nothing is being based on facts. It's all about your relationship with FOD. And there's never been one time that you've ever said FOD and I were in a relationship.
We were
It's
never
only been
in
a
it.
platonic friendship.
Always been a platonic friendship. I
Right.
think a relationship consists of, relationship things. And, things were put in perspective. I got a message this morning because I know that there's a lot of, behind the scenes talk about Randy, FOD, blah, blah, blah. I know all that, but there was definitely a friendship, and FOD is very easy. I forgive easily, like way too easily. That's something I hate about myself. But this time I'm done. And I know I've said that before, but I mean, look, the first video back, and who's it about? Me.
Right.
I mean, if that doesn't say I'm obsessed and I'm not going to stop, what does? And then as far as Shoot the Shit goes, they are shit.
Oh, some of the things they were talking about yesterday or last night or whatever was just absolutely uncalled for. Like, they had no right to bring up your kids the way they did. And I was heartbroken for you. And the way
I
they
didn't
talk
listen.
about addiction and everything else, it was
Yep.
trashy.
Yep. That's the truth. That's the truth. Yep.
Well,
that's all Ricky Sitton does is yep. Every
I
time
adore you, Blackhearted.
every time Pam says something, Ricky's like, yep, that's the way it went down. Yep.
I don't think that man knows his head from his ass.
Neither one of them know their head from their ass. Neither one of them. And of course, because they were talking about me and my children, FOD made sure to put that in their video. So I just want everyone to take note, you big FOD supporters out there, that people was sitting there talking about my kids. That's what was put in their stupid video. But I didn't watch it, and I didn't watch Laura's, and I didn't watch Shoot the Shit. I was at work, and I'm not going to go back and listen because I'm going to get triggered. When someone talks about your kids, I don't care how old they are. I put my daughter's addiction struggles on here to help others.
And Pam shouldn't be talking about that. That's none of her damn business.
No, none of her damn business. And this is the thing. Well, we don't talk about them at all. If y'all notice, there's never Shoot the Shit talk on any of our channels, because to us, they died. They're dead.
The last time I saw Shoot the Shit, I thought y'all had squashed it. It seemed like
they was putting people in the burn bucket or the whatever it's called.
The fuck it bucket.
Yeah.
You got to admit, that's kind of funny. I mean, it is kind of funny.
Well, it would be funny if they would
stick to it.
Yeah, they burnt me. Leave me burnt.
Here's my thing. I got to be blatantly honest. I don't give two shits. I don't give two shits what goes on between Randy and FOD and Diane and whoever. Do we laugh and talk about it behind the scenes? Of course. I think everybody does. But I don't really give two shits. My thing is, FOD comes at me for no reason. I've been the least to talk about FOD in this community. And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, FOD's coming at me. By the way, FOD, quit misidentifying my gender. It's hurting my feelings. I am not grumpy grandpa. I am grumpy grandma.
Mm-hmm.
So please stop that. But I don't give two shits, Randy. No offense, but you're a grown woman.
I'm glad. It was a friendship, and I realized that, and that the resolution would never be public, and that's simply because the resolution would be a 5-minute, I'm sorry or whatever, and I forgive easy. I always will, but you can only get me so many times, and then I'm done. I mean, I won't go back. And once you lose me, you've lost me for good, and you died. That's it.
Well, that person just wants the resolution online because she's nosy.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
And I'm nosy. I'm nosy like that.
I'm nosy too.
But I've never, when someone made up, I've never went to them and asked why. There's one person that absolutely doxed, dragged, burnt, anything, and now they're best friends. I've never went and asked either one of them, hey, how did you forgive someone that talked about your husband, dragged your kids, dragged this, dragged that? Because I didn't care the resolution. I was kind of, sometimes I'm glad when people make up because you get sick of hearing about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give Laura the benefit of the doubt here. I do believe that she thought that live was going to be about her docs. Remember where her and Sam got doxed? And I didn't watch Diane's. I went to bed. But I do believe Laura thought that was going to be about her, so she felt like she had a right to be on panel.
Well, her name wasn't in the title, and it was called something about Mary. So I don't understand why she thought that live was going to be about her.
Well, maybe
She
because
thought
she's
she
been
had
told,
the right because she had those people on her panel. So therefore, she thought she would be included when Diane went live. And her feel goods got hurt because she wasn't. That's what that is.
Well, and she's been told that it was Mary that doxed her. So Diane says she told her it wasn't about her. But so I'm trying to give Laura the benefit of the doubt here. But as far as her coming on and saying that her people ask her people, I hate that anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds like a David Koresh thing to me.
Yeah.
But her people ask her to discuss the Fod and Randy situation. I don't believe that. I believe they probably talked about it in Discord or whatever, but I think we all have, Randy. I'm not going to lie to you. We've all, had our conclusions.
Oh,
But
yeah.
most of us has kept it silent. None of my subs have come
Sorry,
to
my
me.
dog.
None of my subs have come to me and said, "Hey, will you address Fod and Randy?" No.
Well, that's Laura's arrogance. She's very arrogant and she thinks she can talk about whatever, whoever, without getting any clap back. And then once she does get clap back, everybody's jealous. And that's not what it is. Nobody is jealous. Everybody's just so fed up with you talking shit on everyone in the community and expecting it to be okay.
Well, I think she should have just been honest and come out and said, I've been gone all weekend. There's been no drama. So let's talk about Randy and Fod. Instead of, well, I'm the voice for my people and my people have asked me to discuss this. I'm sorry, I don't believe it. I don't. Why would they ask Laura to discuss something she has no idea about? If my subs came to me and said, will you discuss this? I'd be like, no, because I don't have no fucking clue what's going on. Oh, sorry, I cussed.
Oh, Diane, absolutely. Tupez, I don't understand why people flock to him the way they do. That kid or guy or whatever he is, he's just a piece of shit, that likes to threaten women. And it's disgusting. It doesn't matter how he got here, who brought him here. The fact is, he doesn't need to be doing the things he does towards women and talks to women the way he does. It's disgusting.
Never watched him.
Oh, I've caught a few minutes and it's gross.
I've seen him on a couple panels. But every time I see him on a panel, he's backpedaling from something that he said earlier. And you know how I feel about the whole run to a guy to help. I don't like it anyways. Don't start shitting and run to some man to help you. I don't like that. But I don't know, Tupez. I've seen him on panels, and every time I see him on panels, he's like, well, you did this, but I understand, and I won't do that again. That's all I've heard out of him.
No, I don't think he was promoted by Randy. I don't think that at all. I think, Randy kind of has a heart and she kind of related to him on some addiction things. And, I don't think it had anything to do with Randy bringing him here. Actually, that was BKK's boyfriend or whatever. And he started threatening people and doxing people. So people got curious and was going over to see what he was about.
I'm sorry that he's dragging you, Shannon.
Yeah, he threatens women big time, and it's bullshit. You know, I mean, why is a man claiming to be in a gang online threatening women? I mean, it's ridiculous.
Okay, I did not bring Tupez to this community. His girlfriend brought him to this community.
Mm-hmm.
He came. Well, I let him know Rainey is done. I have to be done. I've begged him to not go after women. I don't understand why he does. Well, I do, but then I don't. He wants to be in the drama community. We're mainly women, but we're giving him way too much credit and way too much attention.
Agreed.
And yeah, we need to get rid of him. If you want to, and this is all I have to say about Fod. Now, wait. I do, going back to the thing. I'm sorry, my best friend showed up, so I'm just kind of.
Hey, Peter.
I do have a big heart. I did think that I could help Tupez as far as don't go back to prison, don't go back to drugs, don't, because I'm sorry, when you smoke that much weed, that leads nowhere good. I don't care what people think, but we do have to ignore Tupez. And for those that see that Fod came back, first videos about me, ignore the fuck out of her, because that what she wants now is for me to reach out so she'll stop making videos about me.
I didn't even see the video about you. I didn't even know FOD was back.
Oh, yeah. Of course. I mean, look, 3-day minimum of where's Fod? They're okay. Blah, blah, blah.
I knew she wasn't going to stay gone.
Oh, yeah.
This place is addicting. It's hard to get away.
It is. But, you know, there's plenty of other things they could have made a video about. Maybe STS talking about my children and my daughter's struggle with addiction.
And the fact that she said that if you say anything, she will go live talking about your children every single day. That's disgusting.
Who said that, Pam?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't watch them. Well,
that
I do watch them.
Off.
I do watch them long enough to hear Ricky say, "Yep, that's the God honest truth." Yep.
They're pigs from hell, and that's why, you know, we ostracized them forever ago, because you cannot trust them. They will get you on the phone, act like everything's good, and then the next thing you know, they're live talking about everything. This has nothing, the Fod situation has nothing to do with them, because they're not over here in our community. They're in their comedy community. They're supposed to be having a cooking show. I didn't talk about their kid. She told everyone that her grandbaby had something wrong with it. Everybody was praying, and then her daughter told her that was a lie and shut it down. And someone brought that up, not me, someone else, but they threw it back on me.
Didn't you all help her or try to help her daughter when her daughter went to the phone store and got ripped off? Remember that?
Yes, some people did, yes. And then Ricky lost someone, and we all gave money to that. When we thought that there was something wrong with her grandchild, I don't know that if we donated money, but we definitely was praying and trying to help. There's a lot of stuff that they've put out there that's been helped, or it's been untrue. But if it's coming out of her mouth, it's a lie, and that is the truth.
That is the truth. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Flowers in the attic.
I don't know. Like I said, I didn't watch all of Laura's. I gave her the benefit of the doubt. She thought Diane's was going to be about her, so she felt like she had a right to be there. I know Sin, and I love Sin, and she was playing the same game we've all done. You time me out, bitch, I'm timing you out. You know, I mean, that's just, I mean, we've all done that. You know, I mean, come on.
And poor Sin, I felt so bad for her, because she was in the chat the other night, and Pam's sitting there saying, well, I've seen these screenshots. Randy doesn't even like you. She gets annoyed by you. She's just telling Sin that to create problems between her and Randy.
Well, this is what happened. It's okay. So Fod brings up the fact that, and this is, listen, I've told this before. I was on the phone with Fod. We were friends, and I spoke to her in front of my husband. So it's not, there was no affair. There was no, I'm so in love with you. There was no sexting, and there was no sexual innuendos from me at all.
Right.
And I was putting sheets on my bed. Cynthia got me a beautiful comforter and sheet set to match my half painted wall. And she said,
It must have been a patch quilt.
actually, it matches the new color that it may be someday very well. So, anyway, she said, what are you doing? And I said, putting sheets on my bed. Cynthia sent me these beautiful sheets, blah, blah, blah. And she said, she sends you gifts? I said, yeah. She said, sheets? And I said, yeah. I said, I just sent her pajamas. Is that weird? No. So, all right. From that, it went to all the gift thing. So that Shoot the Shit picked up on little things that Fod said and went with it.
Look,
Fod said
Laura sent someone pajamas. That's not weird, right? Why would it be weird?
I
If
sent
Laura can
Cynthia,
do it.
I got a pair of silk pajamas that I loved. So I sent, or they may have been satin. They're
I
satin.
hate those.
Oh no, you would have loved these. They're so
No,
cute.
they're cold. I would rather have flannel. If anybody's sending me pajamas, can I get flannel, please?
Hold on, this was in the summertime.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it was summertime. There were shorts and a short shirt, but so I sent her some. I also got a girl at work that was going off to college, a few pairs to take with her to college. It was nothing to be thought of, but yet these gifts have been turned into like Fod. I sent Randy hundreds of dollars worth of things, and I guess that's being discussed. Okay. I've sent people gifts and I've never kept the receipt. I've never looked at, I don't think in the way of money, like how much stuff costs. It wasn't like she was sending me diamonds and pearls. It was face lotion, or she sent, honest to God, cinnamon toothpicks one time. It's just stuff like that. It's not, I'm sure.
Who cares? I mean,
well, that's what's being discussed as far as
I'm gonna put it out there that Tawanda sent me a bottle of my favorite perfume, and it's called I Am Trash. And I don't care what you all say. I didn't name it, but I like it. And it's kind of pricey. So there you go.
There's nothing wrong with sending gifts to your friends.
No, listen, I'm not able yet to send the gifts that I want. But someday I will be. But I try to reciprocate. Right. Just like I did with Fod. Just like, and all right, they always talk about Katie's only friends with people that send her stuff. Katie sent me a lot more than I ever sent her. Let me just put that out there. Squash that. Yaba and I exchange gifts. Does that mean we're lovers? No.
You better not be, because Sam will kick your ass.
I ain't scared of Sam. But I've sent Sam's grandbaby things. Yaba's kids. I've sent Diane things. We're not lovers. Me and Cynthia don't. We're not lovers. But that's all Fod focuses on. When they found out that about that freaking blanket, fit hit the shan, and I'm sick of it. I will answer any. I know. Did I sound English? I wasn't even trying. Maybe that's my problem.
Did you say fit hit the shan?
Yeah.
I love that.
I know, Debbie Lou. Well, I can't say that. Tawanda sent me a bottle of my favorite perfume, and I was very excited to get it. But trust me when I say, me and Tawanda have nothing going. I mean, she's a very good friend, but
when people gossip, they want to go with the gossip because it'll bring in more views. It'll bring more attention. They don't want to go off of facts because gossip is the way to go and get drama going. Stupid.
I don't know.
There's never been proof on FOD and Randy ever. No proof, but people still go with it. It's like this huge conspiracy.
Oh, I got her.
Well, and in the beginning, it really was confusing on what their friendship was about. Was it, but it just seemed to me like it got to the point it was on, it was off, it was on, it was off. I don't care anymore. That's where I got. It was on, it was off, it was on, it was off. I don't care. But then again, I don't care about a lot of people's friendships on here because, not to be mean, but it's not my business.
Yeah.
I've told Randy that she brought her to life, and I'm sure Randy regrets that. But
Oh yeah.
now if I saw that like Diane and Wendy and Randy like split up and went their separate ways, of course there's going to be talk about it.
Mhm.
I'm
If you're
ready
not
to
involved with the friendship, you shouldn't be talking about it and going live about it and saying that your people are paying you to talk about it. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life.
And getting rid of stuff from him because she's over it.
Oh, I love Amber K. Blackhearted.
I like Amber K too.
Yeah. Laura was making comments that Amber K didn't look like her profile picture. You know what? Amber K is a sweetheart and she's a gorgeous girl.
I've got so much fucking shit to do. I don't even want to be dealing with it.
Who the hell is talking? Randy's daughter?
No, that's my
think she
best
had-
friend. My best
Oh.
friend Summer's here.
Uh,
Hold on. Okay, I won't.
Not about Dusty.
I won't.
I don't know. I just think, Laura should have just come out and just simply said, I've been gone all weekend. I've missed out on a bunch. Let's talk some drama instead of my people. I speak for my people. I thought that sounded so ridiculous, but that's just me, Laura.
I didn't
But
listen, Laura. I didn't listen. But here's the thing.
Be
I don't.
glad you didn't.
Yeah, it was.
I did watch your chat this morning though, and I will get that screenshot.
I think it's disgusting that. I don't know. I don't. I'm in the drama community, so I get enjoying the drama. But if y'all have any questions, like somebody wrote me a really long message today, and they asked me a question. I answered it as honest as I could. I'll answer anything, but as long as we talk about it, it's never going away. And this has got to be the past for me, because I'm not gonna be friends with. I'm absolutely, who said that? Girl underestimated. I'm completely done. I'm completely done. It's a roller coaster of emotions that I'm done with. You're not going to guilt me into being your friend that you don't have anybody, blah, 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 blah. And they're going to keep poking me until I out everybody that I know they talk to on here and things that they've said. That's what's going to happen.
Well, I don't know why she won't quit poking.
I'm not the only person that she's emotionally manipulating on this platform. I'll just say that.
She's also, she said she's done. You've said you're done. How hard is it to be done?
How hard is it to not make a video about someone that you hate? Someone that don't make your videos about me. And people in the comment section not calling her out for it. Like, why are you poking? Why are you poking? Like, I expect Flowers in the Attic to go live when they need views. But that's all they have is me and one another.
I don't even know whose Flowers in. Are we talking in code?
Flowers in the Attic, shoot the shit.
Oh.
The brother and sister duo.
Oh, Yep. That's true.
But the people that went to Laura and said, please go live, I'd like to see that proof, please.
I would too.
And she contradicted herself. She said, nobody cares. If nobody cares, why is she going live about it, talking about it?
An entire live.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know. I just want Fod to
Okay, JoJo.
leave my name out of her mouth, and I'll do the same.
Same. Leave me alone. I'll never talk about you again. I can't control what other people do, but I will not talk about you, Fod. Leave me alone. Don't make your stupid ass little videos about me. Don't worry about what I do. Me and Irish Marie have a long history on here that you know nothing about. But she saw an opportunity to go with me. Fod did, so she went at me. At this point, we should all know how Fod is. Right,
Oh,
look.
yeah.
And I have told Thought 100 times, I love Sarah. Sarah's great. Sarah's great. But you know what? If you don't buy into her bullshit and kiss her ass and think she's
Yep.
the thing, then she hates you. And she
Yep.
calls people her haters and enemies and people that hate me. Well, you make people hate you.
That's
And
what
you,
happened to me and Tawanda because we didn't want any part of her. We didn't
Yep.
want to make eye contact with her. Then we became her fodder. Pardon the pun. But it was like, whoa, woman. You know, I thought because I went on a panel with her one time and I told her, I said, look, don't talk about me. I won't talk about you. It's that simple. But as soon as she talked about me, then I did a video, which makes me childish. I did a live stream about her. So from now on, I'm just going to let her talk about me. I don't care. And I'm probably not going to go back at her. I mean, I don't know what else to do. You know, the more you go
yeah.
back at her, the more she enjoys it.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh, yeah. I mean, I said all I had to say last night as far as going back at her. In 15 minutes, I handled Flowers in the Attic and Laura, and that's it. That's all the time they get on my channel. That's it.
I got to ask a question.
Okay.
Did Laura really say that she doesn't shower for 3 days in a row?
Yes. On a live stream.
nuh-uh.
Oh my God. Yes.
I have
so gross.
confirmation. Diane.
Well, somebody clip that somewhere. Somewhere
Exactly. Tell me
there's
where
a
it's at.
channel. Somewhere there's a channel that clipped that. I mean, even if that's the truth, would you really? I would never. No, never mind.
Oh,
I
no.
don't go 3 days without a shower.
We're
Number one.
girls. We've got to take showers like
Exactly.
daily, not wait 3 days. That is so gross. Oh my God.
Number one, I have short hair, so I get bedhead. I mean, when I wake up, my hair is sticking straight the freak up. So
Yeah, it's and the nerve. Okay, and let me just say this. I hope Pam you're watching. The nerve of you to make fun of my hair with your flybacks. Are you
Oh
kidding me?
Lord. Look at his hair. Ricky's hair. Woo.
Right. He thinks he's ZZ Top and she thinks
Mm-mm.
she's Farrah Fawcett. Calm down.
Farrah Fawcett. Oh God.
yeah,
Speaking
you got
of hair,
ladies.
you got to wash. You know, even if you do a horse bath or a
a bird bath. Yeah.
a TNA, tits and ass, you gotta wash your under parts. You gotta wash your bits. You know, they
I
go
mean,
all
it's just good
they go all-
hygiene to keep
yeah,
your business clean.
they go all day. They need to be washed at night or in
That's
the morning
right.
or something.
When you have to worry that your lady bits smell, and I'm telling you, it's on a live stream somewhere. That's what I find funny. I'm gonna say it again. But she was worried about what I'm doing with my lady bits. Worry about what you do with yours. 18 hours.
Amen. Amen.
That's just weird. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
gosh.
but that's just. I'm not talking about Laura's comment in particular. I'm just saying it's just weird to be talking about anybody's bits.
Yes.
Good morning, Amanda.
As long as my husband's happy with my bits and my social skills, Laura she don't have to worry about it. My husband knows every word that's been said between me and Fuad. Because we would sit there and read the text, and I won't say all that he said, but he told me repeatedly that you can't be friends with her. She sees this as more of a friendship, blah, 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 blah. And I would feel bad. But he knows me. So.
Right. Yesterday, this is so random, but we was talking about hair. I cut about 8 inches off my hair, 8 to 10.
Oh, wow.
Yes. My hair was like all the way down, like to my lower back. And yeah, it's up to my shoulders now.
Oh, you have to send a picture and
I will, for sure.
'cause
I did.
You were talking about cutting it.
I couldn't handle it anymore. I'm just so tired of the tangles. And no matter what conditioner I get, it's so bad. Like once I get out of the shower or whatever. So I was done with it. I've had long hair forever. So I just chopped it.
Mama's gonna lay down my back when I say
I'm
that.
gonna jump down to chat.
Yeah, I gotta jump down too because my friend's here and we got some stuff to handle, I hope.
I don't really have anything to say about FOD other than don't talk about me, FOD, and I won't talk about you. That it's that simple. As far as
Ditto.
Laura goes, I thought it was just absolutely ridiculous, ridiculous that she said her people asked her to talk about this. I would
I'm
like
gonna
to
need receipt.
see. I would like to see the request from
I
her
mean, why did they
people.
want to? Why did she need to talk about it for her people? I mean, out of sheer nosiness, because that's all it is. It's not like they're invested in Randy and FOD. I don't
Right.
understand. It's nothing but drama. So they were paying her to talk about drama
Right.
and speculation. That's all it is.
Oh, she
And
said they paid her to talk about it?
yes, that they came to her and she's the voice of her community and they wanted to know what was going on. So they paid her to talk about it.
Well, all right.
And
Well,
Randy, I kind of believe that because last year Laura sent Katie money to talk about Brian St. John to go after him.
oh.
Yeah.
Well, Laura, you just keep going after me because that's one fight that I probably won't join in unless I drag your stupid ass again, and I don't want to. I want you to leave me alone. You're an embarrassment at this point. You're embarrassing yourself. You told the world that you drove 18 hours to get some.
That's sad. That
Worry
is so
about
sad.
yourself. Don't worry about me. I'm good. I'm good over here.
But that relationship has been brought to YouTube time and time again. 1 month, she wants to kill him. She wants to pull a chair out from underneath him. She can feel his warm blood running down her arm, blah, 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 blah. Then she drives across the country to get laid by him, says it's the best she's ever had.
Ugh.
But what if people started picking that apart? You know, because
Exactly. No, it was 9 hours one way, Remy. So 9 hours there, 9 hours back. You're awesome, Ben. So, I mean, that's 18 hours round trip with a child. Your child's at home with COVID and you're out worrying about getting some. Gotcha. But my life is what you're worried about.
Like I said, she would have a real problem with people going after that relationship. And here would be her excuse. That is my son's father. Well, Randy has kids. FOD has kids. I mean,
the funniest thing I heard Laura say when she went live talking about, you know, how it was so amazing and all this and all that, and why she wouldn't get back with him was because he's a narcissist. Her ex was a narcissist, and the one before that's a narcissist. I found that hysterical. It's
here's a
always
narcissist.
someone
There's a
else.
narcissist. Everyone's a narcissist. That
But
word
not
gets,
Laura.
that
Laura.
word gets thrown around YouTube as much as it's just insane.
Look,
I've never known so many
Laura said
narcissists.
narcissist, I'd be
All right,
really
y'all. I gotta go be with my friend. Thank you
Have
for
a
having
good day,
me,
Randy.
Sarah. Y'all too. Bye,
Thank you
y'all.
for coming up.
Thank you for having me. Bye.
Truth, I'm telling you. You know, she said, well, my ex was a narcissist. This one was a narcissist. That one was a narcissist. All three of my relationships were because they were narcissists. Did you ever stop and think maybe it's you that's the narcissist? Maybe you're not happy because you are such a narcissist. That's why she has to put her narcissism into everybody else's.
And I don't care that she
Drama.
drove across the country to get laid. I mean, that's her business. I don't care. But she brought it to YouTube. So the first person that starts to pick that relationship apart, Laura's going to lose her mind.
Yep. But it's okay if she does it. Only if she does it. And nobody else can come back at her for it.
I just wish she would have just come on yesterday and said, okay, I've been gone all weekend. Haven't had my drama fill. Let's talk about Randy and FOD. I mean, that would have been so much more honest than saying, well, my people have asked me to discuss this, blah, blah,
right.
blah.
So it doesn't make her look bad. It puts it on her people. She doesn't want to catch any heat for it. She's always been like that. Well, they wanted me to do this, or it was my mods that did that, or people in mod chat. It's never what Laura does. It can never be Laura's fault. She blames everyone else around her.
I don't know. Now I done pissed off Hello Starlight, but I don't care. I thought what she did was shady. To leave Diane's to go to Laura's to pacify Laura and then go back to Diane's. I'm sorry. If I've got a mod like that, turn your wrench in now. Don't leave my live stream and what you're doing for me to go over to somebody that's bashing me. Just turn your wrench in.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I didn't see that, but I agree with you. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
Well, I mean, Laura even calls out. I agree, Hello Starlight.
Well, of
So,
course, Laura would do that. She's been dying for them to be her friend for how long? She's wanting all of them to be a part of her. Just like when we was in mod chat, don't you remember? She would laugh so hard whenever the time that Hello Starlight wasn't a wrench for Diane anymore. Laura threw a party for that. She thought that was just the most hysterical thing ever. She wanted to create havoc for Diane and them. It's all a game to Laura.
well, like I said, it was awfully peaceful the weekend that she was gone. I mean, yeah, there were some live streams, but they were mostly just chilled live streams. Like Breaking the Silence, I think, went live, and they just chilled and talked about food a lot. And
Poor
but as soon
Breaking the
as
Silence. Oh my God.
what happened with her last night?
What? I don't know. I didn't see.
Well, I mean, I think I heard Laura, and I don't want to quote this, I don't want to put this on Laura if it didn't happen, but somebody said FBTS. I don't even know what, because BTS is usually pretty fair, whether you like her or not. She seems like a pretty fair person.
Yes, I'll be leaving it up.
Something went down with BTS. I'm gonna have to find out about that.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I know that, BTS, she likes to go off of facts and she'll call Laura out without hesitating. And that pisses Laura off. I really respect BTS for that. And so I think that leaves a bad taste in Laura's mouth because, she won't just bow down and listen to everything that she says.
I think BTS might hold the record for getting booted out of Laura's chat. I don't go in Laura's chat, and I noticed in several chats she has me blocked. I can't see her. People are talking to her, and that's okay. Whatever. That's her.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a minute. Laura said last night, there's some people I will never unblock. Laura, you can trust and believe that I'm never going to be begging to get unblocked. I guarantee you that. I'm never going to get to the point where I want to come into your chat. So, baby, you can keep me blocked as long as you need to, because it's not going to make me a bit of difference. I don't care what you put on your community posts, but when you go and start talking shit, I'm going to call you out for it. It's just going to be that way.
Yes, we know, Sarah, you are. And if you hadn't, then I probably would have. Maybe not, though. I don't know.
Well, I seen you was going to go live, and then you didn't go live. What was that, 9 o'clock?
Yeah, I went and got my hair done yesterday and, cut and colored and highlighted. And that took like 3 hours. My brother paid for that. I guess he got tired of me walking around the house looking like a banshee.
Oh,
But
that was sweet.
yeah, well, it's his ex-wife that did it, so I don't know. Maybe they took it out in trade. I don't know. But so that took like 3 hours. Then I had a Patreon meeting, which went really well. We had a blast in there. So after that, I was like, no, I don't even feel like talking. I don't feel like talking about Laura. I don't feel like talking about Fod or Randy or, anybody else. It's not worth it. I mean, I heard she played a clip of my live stream. I don't know. Somebody's like, Striker. I was like, no, I don't feel like it. No. Which I've never played a clip of anybody's live stream. I don't think I've ever done that. Number one, I don't know how. And
hi, happy.
If she did, she did. Big deal.
She did, and it was just so she could, critique Randy. and she's such a piece of shit. She gets mad if anybody talks about her, but she can play other people's live streams. She can call it, what does she call it? Reaction. She said this will be a little bit of a reaction.
Well, she didn't like our reaction video, and I thought our reaction live stream was pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I thought it went pretty well. And we weren't mean or nothing that I remember.
No. Pixie was on it.
How's Lolly doing? She's still crusty, but she's not as itchy. She hasn't had her medicine yet. Thank you for reminding me, Remy. And today she will get another medicated bath.
Oh.
And then I will let her air dry because the doctor said the heat or anything coming from the blow dryer would bother her. So I will let her air dry. She will look like hell. Then
How old is she again?
10. She'll be 11 in February. Then I will take the clippers to her and give her her COVID haircut. So she will walk around looking like a fool.
See,
But
I
when-
cut my poodle's hair. I would rather do it instead of sending them out somewhere. I'm
Well,
weird like
that's
that.
where I think Laura. That's where, sorry, Laura. That's where I think Lolly got her fungus, her bacterial. Was she had a skin tag on the back of her neck area, and I always reminded them of it. Hey, Mary, be careful when it comes to the skin tag. Well, I think they nicked it, and by no fault of their own. I'm sure it was an accident. They didn't try to, cut my dog open. And I think the bacteria, because according to the vet, all dogs have bacteria on their skin as a barrier to other things, but it's not supposed to get in their bodies.
Right.
So I think the bacteria got in there. It turned into a fungus. All these home remedies I tried was not working.
Well, you didn't know. You thought it was going to be proactive and help her. So it's not like you intentionally did it to hurt her. So, I mean,
Oh, look, Nikki showers every day.
Oh, nice.
You go, girl.
As women, we should shower every day. You know what I mean? Or at least do like a little bird bath. To sit there and admit on a live that you only take a shower once every 3 days that's embarrassing. Don't do that.
I say go, girl. If that's what you... Now, there'll be a live stream today about us talking about her shower habits. And it'll be, yay for bathing. I'm all about that, Remy. But I'm pro bathing. But, I prefer showers. But
yes, Nene.
It'll be all about today. Why is Sarah and Tracy worried about my hygiene?
Because you put it out there, you moron. If you don't want something talked about, don't mention it. Like, there's things that I definitely would not say online because I don't want people going at me for it. You know what I mean? Or making fun of me for it. If you're going to admit that you go 3 days without a shower, you know good and well somebody's going to be funny.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
Oh.
And it's all in good, clean fun. Okay. I'm running out of my one-liners this morning.
Thank you for coming up, Tracy. I always enjoy it when you come up and talk.
I'm going back to chat.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Yeah. So P-Day asked me if it feels lighter since I cut all that hair. Oh my gosh, it feels so much lighter and it's great. I woke up this morning and I liked it. Like, I really loved it. And I love the length. It's been so long since my hair's been this short. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. I might even go shorter. I don't know. I might go to my friends and have her cut it and color it. We'll see. I don't know. But I definitely like it. It's been years. Actually, I haven't had my hair this short since before I was sober. That's interesting. Good morning, Joanne. But yeah, hey, Richard Groiper, how are you? I just thought I'd come on for a little bit and kind of talk about some things that I didn't agree with, even though it might not be any of my business per se, I'm still going to discuss it like when you bring it to YouTube or to the public. And especially if you're wrong, I'm going to call that out like every time. So it has nothing to do with obsession. I'm definitely not obsessed with you. Um, I don't like some of the things you say. I think it's harmful. I think you're a bully, and I'm going to call you out for that. So I don't know. Good. Richard Groiper. Epsom salt. Huh. That's interesting. I wish I had a working bathtub. We have a bathtub in the hallway, and I don't know what my kid did, but it's so clogged that I don't know. I'm actually going to have to call a plumber. I hate calling plumbers. I hate it because I think in my mind I can fix it myself. So it's been sitting there for like 2 months now because I haven't been able to unclog it. So I'm going to have to break down and hire a plumber to come out. But thankfully, we have a shower in our bedroom. So, yeah, I'd like a bath though. Oh my gosh, Joanne, could you imagine? Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to talk too much into that cuz I don't want to be mean about it, but good lord, it's kind of grody. Okay, Narnie, here's the thing on the snake. I actually bought a snake to actually go in there and clean out the pipe or whatever, and I got it stuck. I swear to God, it's like it's still stuck in there. I can't get it out. So I've just kind of left it. I'm procrastinating. And to make fun of Randy's walls is it's so dumb. My entryway needs painted, and it's needed painted for like ever since I stripped down the wallpaper. I just haven't gotten around to doing it, and I don't want to do it. I hate to paint. Hate it. Sandy. Yeah, Remy, I actually dated a plumber, and they're very expensive. And I tried to even get this stuff. It's called thrift, or no, I can't think of what it's called, but it's basically like muriatic acid. And so I even put that down and tried to get it to unclog. That didn't even work. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to call someone now. I probably even created more damage than there already was. Oh, well, that's my luck. Good morning, Merrick. How are you? See, and I'm having trouble like trying to figure out what colors I want to do my entryway, and then I want to redo the floor. I want to do like a bluish gray. I don't know. I need to get off my ass and get it done, or hire it to be done. But then again, I don't have the money for that, so it'll probably be sitting here next month, not done. Yes, Drano is like one of the first things I tried. It didn't work. Like didn't even budge. And uh, that's when I got the thrift. I think that's what it's called. It's like a muriatic acid substitute or whatever. Or it is muriatic acid. I'm not sure. But I tried putting that down there. Try liquid fire. It's sulfuric acid. I might do that. I might do that. See, when I did date a plumber, he told me that the thrift, that muriatic acid is actually really bad for the pipes, but it was so clogged, I wanted to try it to see if it would work, and nothing. Yeah, I'll definitely leave this up, Mrs. Michelle. I don't really take my lives down. Sometimes I do unlist them. I don't understand why people freak out and say, "Oh, you took your live down." I mean, so what? If somebody doesn't want to leave one up, don't leave it up. But yeah, I'll be leaving this up. I don't think we talked about anything that was too bad, to get it taken down. I think a lot of people also take their lives down because maybe they played someone's content, they don't want to get struck, things like that nature. So, but I don't do that because I don't know how to do that. I probably would if I had my computer, but my computer's kind of cooked. So I usually go live from my phone. Hey, Doll Factory, how are you? Mr. Cardinal, yes. I I'm not even going to talk about that. Oh my God. Okay, maybe a little. So when I put the muriatic acid down the drain and when it said to put like hot water in there, I did that and I thought I was going to die. The fumes got into my lungs. Oh my God. That's awful. Uh, it's just funny, like when you see your boyfriend that was a plumber do that and it not even faze him, and then you go and try to mimic what he did, and then it doesn't work, and then you get your lungs full of muriatic acid. Yeah, it's whatever. Yeah, like you can't buy this stuff in the stores. You got to buy it online. And his family, they owned a plumbing business, so it's really easy to get if I were to like go there. But yeah, it's not something you can really buy. Ninny, I am such a klutz, and I do things like completely ridiculous all the time, thinking that I'm going to be able to accomplish something. Well, you live and you learn. Remy. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and jump off here too, you guys. But thank you for coming to listen. And I appreciate all of you for being here and hanging out with me. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you around.